Hello, fellow medical students. I hope you all are doing really good at home. I hope you all are healthy and happy. And today we are going to talk about a condition called a red eye. Okay, so without wasting much of a time, let's start this topic. Okay, so red eye. Of course, not this red eye, but yeah, this red eye. Okay, so this red eye is actually a medical condition. It might sounds a little bit funny with the name, but it's actually a medical condition. Uh, there are a lot of medical conditions which can cause a red eye, if I can say properly. Okay, so this is how the red eye looks, and not like this, of course. Okay, so let's talk about this. First, the definition. So it is also called a bloodshot eye. Okay, so there is some mention of the blood here. It is also called a bloodshot eye, and it's a condition in which eye appears red, which specifically, if we can say, it's a bulbar conjunctival part. So we have two conjunctiva, one is palpebral and one being a bulbar, and the white portion of the eye is actually a bulbar conjunctiva, and that white portion becomes red, and that's what we call red eye. Okay, now the pathophysiology. So pathophysiology is really simple. We don't have to go that much into that much detail. हर एक इंसान के अंदर लाल खून होता है, और वो लाल खून हमारे बॉडी में होता है, और अगर किसी जगह पे लाल खून ज़्यादा जमा हो गया, जैसे कि हम देखते हैं इन्फ्लामेशंस में, ओके, उसको हम हाइपरेमिया बोलते हैं. अगर आर्टीरियल ब्लड किसी जगह पे जमा हो जाता है तो वो एकदम लाल कलर दिखाता है हमको, एंड दैट वी कॉल माय फ्रेंड्स हाइपरेमिया. ओके, एंड इफ इट्स अ वेनस ब्लड देन वी कॉल इट अ कंजेशन. It's a basic pathology knowledge. Okay, so when we have a hyperemia in the eye, in the bulbar conjunctival part, due to some conditions, we call it a red eye. And we can also have hemorrhages. There are small capillaries, small blood vessels. Okay, and damage to that small blood vessels can also cause a red eye. So due to any irritation, infection, or any kind of disturbance, there is a blood collection, there is a hyperemia. We call it hyperemia in our medical language, right? So there is a hyperemia of the blood vessels, or sometimes, very rarely, a damage to the blood vessels. We call it subconjunctival hemorrhage. Okay, so in these conditions there is a red appearance of the eye. Okay, so it's as simple as that. Now the causes are the main thing in this topic. The prime focus would be on the causes, and there are hell a lot of causes. I would say there are so many causes, from uh, a simple insomnia to a big infection, I would say. So simple insomnia की वजह से भी रेड हाई हो सकती है, या तो फिर कोई बड़ा इन्फेक्शन हो तो भी रेड हाई हो सकती है. तो there are a lot of causes, wide range, wide spectrum of diseases, of conditions. And we are going to remember with the mnemonic I. So it's eye condition, and we are going to remember with the mnemonic I, and not just the EYE, but also with the alphabetical I. Okay, so we have two I here. One is a EYEI, and second one is a alphabetical I. So it's eye condition, and we are going to remember the causes with the mnemonic I. Very simple, I guess. Okay, so we have tons of causes, but almost 90 to 95% of the causes would be included in this mnemonic I. Okay, now let's look at this. Actually, I is actually a I4. Okay, so there are four I4. Okay, what are these I4? So first is infection. Okay, second is a irritation, third is a injury, and fourth is a insomnia. So these are four I's. Okay, and we have E, and that E stands for that. Actually we have I, right? And in the I we are going to focus on the E only, and that E stands for the enjoyment. Okay, I hope you are enjoying this lecture right now. So that E stands for enjoyment. So we have four I, and one E, which we have got from the eye spelling. Okay, and that E stands for the enjoyment. We are going to see what enjoyment is actually. So we have four eyes. Now irritation can be due to dry air, it can be due to exposure of the sun for a longer duration, it can be due to pollution. So we have three type of irritation. These three things can cause irritation to the eyes. Okay, and you can simply remember it by a long ride in the summer afternoon, because when you are without any helmet and goggles, of course, so when you are riding in the summer afternoon without any helmet or goggles, you are going to get dry air, you are going to get a long exposure to the sun, and you are also going to get pollution into the eyes. So three things, okay, in the one situation. So these three things can cause irritation to the eye. Injury. Now, a direct trauma to the eyeball or injury to any specific part of the eye, external injury to the conjunctiva or to the outer surface of the eye, can of course cause a red eye due to blood, because there is going to be a hemorrhage with the trauma. Okay, and insomnia. And the fourth one is a infections, and with the infection we have a long range. Okay, but we can simply remember it by the structure of the eye. Okay, so let me draw a very basic structure of the eye. So here in the eyeball looks like somewhere like this, and this part is called cornea, this front portion, outermost and front portion, and this portion is called sclera. Okay, then we have inner layer, one more layer, which is called choroid plexus. Okay, so this second layer is called choroid plexus, and on the front portion of the choroid plexus we have ciliary body and of course iris. Okay, this is actually a blood layer. Okay, and the third most layer is everyone's favorite, we all know it, and that is retina. Okay, so we all know about retina. Retina is quite popular, you know, just like Arjit Singh. So yeah, these are the basic structure of the eye, and infection to the any part of this eye can cause a red eye. Okay, so, and yes, we also have a here. Okay, so here we also have eyelids. So blepharitis is an infection or inflammation of the eyelid or any follicle of the eyelid. Okay, or any part of the eyelid. So that's a blepharitis. Then we also have a conjunctiva, which is the inflammation of the conjunctiva. Conjunctiva is called conjunctivitis, which is actually a most common cause of the eye, red eye. Okay, most common cause of the red eye. Then we have something called uveitis. Here it is not uveitis, it's a spelling mistake, it's uveitis, which is infection of the uvea. We have something called uveal tract in the eye, and inflammation of the uveal tract is called uveitis. Then we have cornea, the front part here, we have cornea, right? And the inflammation of this cornea is actually called keratitis. Okay, so there are so many inflammation and infections of the different parts: corneal inflammation, sclera inflammation, uveal tract inflammation, conjunctiva inflammation, eyelid inflammation. So every inflammation comes together. Okay, and we have something called corneal ulcer, which is actually a serious condition. Okay, and corneal ulcer generally follows keratitis, so it's generally a complication of the keratitis. Okay, so yeah, we have a lot of infections. You can remember it with the structure of the eye. And we also have some other causes. Of course, we have some other causes like dry eye syndrome, like subconjunctival hemorrhage, like inflamed pterygium, and Rocky Mountain spotted fever. Now dry eye syndrome is due to irritation of the eye. and when it is a condition in which there is a less tear production. So teयर यहाँ पे बेसिकली नहीं बनते, आंसू हमारे नहीं बनते, और जैसे कि हमको पता है आंसू बहुत ही अच्छा लुब्रिकेशन का काम करते हैं. ओके, सो आंसू नहीं होते तो इरिटेशन होता है, एंड दैट इज व्हाट वी कॉल ड्राई आई सिंड्रोम. सब कंजक्टिवल हेमरेज is a hemorrhage in the small conjunctival vessels, which we also already discussed in the beginning, right, in the pathophysiology part. Sometimes in the cough and in the sneezing the pressure gets very high, and this delicate fragile blood vessels cannot bear that pressure change, and they ruptures, and that can produce subconjunctival hemorrhage. Inflamed pterygium can also cause red eye, and there is something called Rocky Mountain spotted fever. It is actually a rash disease due to ticks. Due to tick bites, there is a widespread rash on all the body, and in that condition we can also have a red eye due to rashes. Okay, so these are other causes. But what about the E? We also talked about in the mnemonic section I, and in that I part we got the E part. So what about the E? So that E stands for the enjoyment. Okay, so that E stands for the enjoyment. So what is the enjoyment here? The first enjoyment that people get is from drinking the alcohol. So chronic alcoholics can have a red eye. That is the first condition. And second is by having some drugs, some neurotoxic drugs like cannabis. Okay, so cannabis can also cause a red eye. So neurotoxic drugs and chronic alcoholism, these two things can cause a red eye, which comes under the enjoyment. Okay, so yeah, now you can remember all the causes, I guess. Okay, now which are the signs and symptoms along with the red eye? So there can be a discharge, there can be a pain, there can be haziness, photophobia and itching. These are the very common signs and symptoms that you get along with the red eye. Okay, but we have some severe signs and symptoms, and in that condition you need to see the doctor. See, generally the red eye isn't that dangerous condition, because the most common cause of the red eye is a conjunctivitis and small infections, other small infections. But sometimes red eye can be a cause of some severe conditions like corneal ulcer. Okay, so in that conditions you have to see the doctor. And which are the signs and symptoms? So first we have 6 signs and symptoms that you have to remember. 6 signs and symptoms which are crucial. Okay, first is a reduced visual acuity. Second thing is a corneal abnormality like edema and opacity. The third thing is unbearable pain in the eye. The fourth thing is corneal staining. The fifth thing is abnormal pupil size, and the sixth thing is abnormal intraocular pressure. So these are the signs and symptoms which indicates some severe disease. Okay, like it can be a corneal ulcer, it can be a glaucoma. These are severe diseases. Okay, scleritis, which is also a serious condition. So in these conditions you have to see the doctor. Okay, now treatment. So treatment varies according to the causes. Okay, like for simple insomnia maybe there is no treatment needed, just some enough sleep is adequate. For infections, antibiotics and supportive care. Okay, and eye hygiene is important in each and every condition. Okay, so treatment varies according to the causes, and some severe conditions like glaucoma and corneal ulcer, these may require surgical treatment. Okay, so yeah, that was it. If you really enjoyed this video, then please help me to build a community by subscribing to my channel, and you can also give me a like, and you can also share your views down in the comment section below. So yeah, that was it. Thank you so much for watching this video.